Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 4 of the Ryan Rage Career Universe, and welcome to Backlash. We know in the main event Ryan Rage will be taking on Daniel Bryan as he will defend his WWE Championship for the first time since winning it at WrestleMania, where he was responsible for the heist of the century. But before that, there's some other action we need to look at. In the opening, Buzz successfully defended his Intercontinental Championship against Jeff Hardy. If you haven't catched WrestleMania 31 yet, Buzz captured that title off of Kenny Omega at WrestleMania in an instant classic. If you haven't caught it yet, be sure to do so. That match was one of the best WrestleMania matches of all time. And Buzz will continue his Intercontinental Championship reign. Up next we had the Shield vs Evolution. As we all know, Triple H had to promise Batista and Randy Orton WWE Championship matches for them to compete in this match. But as you just saw, a thunderous spear by Roman Reigns put Evolution away and managed to score the Shield a victory over Evolution for the second time. They also defeated Evolution at WrestleMania 31, but Randy Orton competed the night where Ric Flair competed at WrestleMania. But the Shield's dominance will continue with another big win. What will be next for the Shield? Will Triple H move on? Will he want another match? We'll have to wait and see. And now the final match before the main event. The SmackDown Tag Team Championships was defended by the Bludgeon Brothers against Shinsuke Nakamura and Paragon J. Pierce. But Nakamura and J. Pierce was unsuccessful and the Bludgeon Brothers retained the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, which means Paragon J. Pierce was unsuccessful in his pay-per-view debut. How will this influence the rest of his career? But we have to say, there's no shame in losing against these two men. The Bludgeon Brothers is unstoppable. What will be next for these two men? Well, we will have to wait till SmackDown to see.
Two great superstars that go great together, and that win is proof. Tag team excellence in its purest form. You simply love to see it, and I hope we see these guys tagging again real soon.
And now finally the main event of the evening. Ryan Rage will defend his WWE Championship against a man who never lost that title, Daniel Bryan. Ryan Rage costed Daniel Bryan that WWE Championship by forcing him to relinquish it by injuring him at the Extreme Rules last year. Bryan made Rage tap out at Backlash and Extreme Rules last year, and Rage wanted this match to be a submission match because Daniel Bryan was the only man to ever make Ryan Rage tap out in a WWE ring, and Rage want redemption on Daniel Bryan. But that's not all. Daniel Bryan also added the stipulation that this match should be a no disqualification match. And look at this, Ryan Rage coming out early, looking to attack Bryan from behind. Will he manage to do so? You have a shovel, he hits Bryan to the back, over the head now. Can you believe this? But Bryan manages to reverse. Bryan now wants some offense. I bet Rage regrets attacking Bryan from behind already. Bryan wearing down that arm early on. We know this is a submission match. And this is some smart strategy by Bryan, going straight after that arm early on. But if Bryan wants to win this match, we'll have to get Ryan Rage back into the ring, as this isn't a false count anyway submission match. Rage now in the driver's seat, finally throwing Bryan into the ring, and the match can officially begin. Rage with a nice offensive combo there, but Bryan manages to reverse. Bryan with a belly to belly slam. Bryan going to the top rope early on. A knee to the ribs of Rage. Bryan in the driver's seat early on. The fans can't wait for this match. They can't wait to see what happens. Will their hero win back his WWE Championship? Or will the Royal Flush Ryan Rage manage to retain his WWE Championship? If you don't know, Ryan Rage competed in quite a few WWE Championship matches on the previous season, but every time he was screwed out of the match. Starting at Elimination Chamber before WrestleMania last year, The Undertaker returned to cost Ryan Rage his first WWE Championship. After that, Bryan made Rage tap out on 2 consecutive pay-per-views. That was the only time Rage wasn't screwed out of WWE Championship matches. The following pay-per-view, Money in the Bank, The Undertaker returned again as he wanted redemption against Rage, and he costed Rage the WWE Championship again. The next time Rage competed for the WWE Championship was an old school SmackDown against Brock Lesnar, where Randy Orton costed Rage the match, as he was Mr. Money in the Bank and was looking to cash in that title, that briefcase on Lesnar, but Rage managed to cost Orton the match as well, and Rage and Orton costed each other the WWE Championship on the same night. Can you believe that? They had one hell of a feud last year. If you haven't got it yet, be sure to do so. Rage finally going for that steel chair, utilizing the no disqualification stipulation. But Bryan manages to reverse. He don't want another steel chair around his neck. It costed him 10 months of his career the previous time. So, like he said, he'll be trying to avoid that steel chair around his neck, just like The Undertaker avoided it at WrestleMania. But will this lead Bryan to victory like he did to The Undertaker? Bryan putting that chair in the turnbuckle. What's his plan with that? Is it safe? But he's looking to finish Ryan Rage with a running knee. But Rage manages to reverse with a stomp to the belly of Bryan. What's Rage looking for here? Bryan already in the driver's seat again. Bryan now going for a submission. Will Ryan Rage tap out? Or will he escape the submission? He doesn't want to tap out. He knows how hard he fought to win that WWE Championship. There's no way he's tapping out this early on. He manages to escape that submission by Bryan. But the damage to Ryan Rage's legs is beginning to show. Rage tossing Bryan into that steel chair, going to the top rope now for a Phoenix Splash. It connects. Bryan manages to reverse again. He has an answer for everything this far. Rage even tried to attack him before the match began, but Bryan was too smart for him. And now going for the finish again. Will he manage to hit this time? No! Ryan Rage reverses it again. Can you believe that? Doesn't look like Rage want to get hit by that knees. Bryan now tosses Rage to the outside. But Rage with the kick up and grabs that steel chair again. Bryan doesn't want to go to the outside. So Rage decides to go back into the ring and he attacks Bryan with the steel chair. Chair shot. Bringing Bryan back to his feet now. Tossing him out of the ring himself. Saying if Bryan doesn't want to leave the ring, he'll throw him out. What's Rage going for here? It looks like he hesitated and decided to cancel that plan. Rage. Oh, Bryan in the driver's seat now again. Daniel Bryan going for a submission outside of the ring. If Rage submits here, it won't mean anything, but the damage to Ryan Rage's leg will help Daniel Bryan significantly. Bryan manages to escape the lock again by Bryan. What a match this has been this far. Bryan tossing Rage into the steel chairs.
champ teetering on the edge. Holding on by a thread, maybe even less at this point. And he's taking this to the outside now, fishing for something beneath the ring. Oh, great. Now for something painful and tough. Back elbow. Jeez, did you see that? And finds a counter. Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied. It wasn't fancy, but they're free.
This could be big.
The challenger's hopes are slipping away. At this point, it might be too much for him to recover from, Cole. He gets back into the ring. He must have something up his sleeve, setting up the ladder there. Clothesline!
What a battle we are witnessing.
We're at a stage where someone's going to have to shift it into another gear. Springboard fails to connect on the springboard. Oh, kick connects. Uh-oh. Look at this. Ooh, the premier combo.
Nicely done.
Oh, Byron, what's going on here?
I'm afraid I have an idea, Michael, and it's not very pretty.
Setting that ladder up now. Springboard! Oh, no!
A totally ill-advised decision there. Maybe slight hesitation there caused the outcome.
Taking this one back to the ring now. He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring. Oh, a weakening arm breaker. Hammerlock. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Hammerlock. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Waste.
He's returning fire.
Vicious right forearm.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Bang. Oh.
He was elusive.
Crushed with a running knee strike.
Gonna see a new champ.
Hammerlock. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight. With all this in mind, take it from me. Nothing good ever comes from rearranging furniture. Oh, stomping away.
A well-timed dodge.
Here he comes, sliding back in. He's heading back to the ring.
What do you say? I mean, this is amazing. Breaks down his opponent, and here he is, Cole.
Looking for the lapel lock.
Lapel lock. Is he gonna tap?
He needs to find a way out in short order. Can he figure it out?
Breaks the grip, and he does.
Got it scouted. He's looking for you.
Rage now looking to go for the TKO again. It connects successfully. But a pinfall won't win Rage this match and he knows it. So he picked Bryan up again. And it goes for another TKO. It connects again. But Rage will have to put Bryan in a submission hold and make him tap out to win this match. It doesn't look like that would be an easy task. I mean, how many superstars have kicked out of 2 TKOs? And Rage has just connected 2 consecutive TKOs, but he couldn't go for the pinfall, as this is a submission match. As you guys see already at 4.5 stars, this has been a classic, ladies and gentlemen. The first pay-per-view following WrestleMania. What a match this is this far. Rage finally going for a submission hold. He puts Bryan in an armbar. Will it be enough? Bryan don't want to tap out. He want to win back that championship. He never lost. Rage fails to kick Bryan in the face. Bryan reversed that successfully. The kicks connects now successfully this time. Rage picks Bryan up. He goes for another TKO. And it connects. What will Rage's next move be? He's digging deep here. This move managed to make Paragon JP tap out on Friday. Will it manage to make Daniel Bryan tap out as well? It does. Can you guys believe that? Ryan Rage has made the submission specialist Daniel Bryan tap out and has successfully defended his WWE Championship. I think this is the first time since Bryan's NXT run that he has submitted. Can you guys believe that? But who can blame him? He was hit by 5 TKOs. Any superstar would have tapped out of that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all on SmackDown next time. Thank you for tuning in. But before I leave, tonight's Backlash Arena was created by the talentful Taeyang Nova. So go check out all of his creations and show the man some love. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all next time.